This episode of Savage Sessions is brought to you and produced by Radio Salad Studios. We are an actual play podcast dedicated to tabletop role-playing games of all shapes and sizes. So strap in, grab your dice, and let the epic journey begin. And without further ado, on with the show. We at Radio Salad Studios are strong supporters of our friends at Red Juice Studios. They produce some great shows and could produce yours too. If you have an idea on a podcast and you're not sure where to go, these guys can help. Check out their stuff at redjuicestudio.com. There's a cool kitty cat on the splash page. Go see it now.
Our opening shot starts in a dark room. The camera is slowly moving across the back of the room. We see a multitude of shelves, and on these shelves are even more terrariums. We see some lights off in the distance. It looks like the entryway to this room. The hallway has lit up. There's some rattling at the door. The door is violently swung open. And as soon as there's the rattling at the door, there is a almost symphony of different hissing and rattling that quickly starts going around the room. The camera is dollied up and over, so now we're looking down at the room itself. The noise is not abated. In fact, when the door opens up, it gets worse, much more aggravated. The light inside this lab room comes on, and we see Johnny Chafe. He doesn't stagger or stance in. No, he literally comes in stomping his feet. Turns around, looks at the door. It's not closing fast enough for him. He tries to slam it, and he goes, and it just moves faster a little bit and stops. Starts going. Finally, Johnny just rams his shoulder into it and slams it shut. Turns, and he's got his glasses off, and it looks like he's been crying. Johnny Chafe is not a handsome man, not by any stretch of the imagination. He looks a little bit worse to wear. What little hair he has, it might have been combed at one time. It looks disheveled now. The nice dress shirt, looks like grass stains on it. Nice dress pants. One of the knees has got a rip. Wipes away some snot from his nose and tries to dry his eyes and staggers forward and leans up against a nearby counter. He's just looking down at it. And again, the buzzing, this whole time, the buzzing has not stopped. And finally, when his head snaps up and the buzzing quiets down, Johnny looks to his right, looks to his left, and looks around at all the variety of insects in this room. I just don't understand it. I mean, the connection is there. I know that. I know it. I can feel it. And I know she feels it. And I don't know why. Why is she making this so difficult? Why is she making this so just unbearable for me? And the buzzing starts back up, and Johnny's moving around, and he's muttering to himself, and the camera's following him as he's going by the various terrariums, and he's checking each one. And then he stops, and he sets the clipboard down. And he glances around. That's now. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's not her. And he looks directly up at the camera. It's them. Ominous music kicks on, and he turns around, and the buzzing doesn't get like hyper or aggressive. It's just a low, constant humming. We see Johnny go over to what looks like a closet, except it has a keypad on it. His fingers glide over the keypad. There's a pop and a hiss, and the door slides open, and On the other side, it says employees only. He walks into this very narrow hallway and looks like there's various canisters behind glass. And he looks on the floor and there's a large barrel sitting there. He literally pulls off a tag that has a bunch of warning signs on it. And he pops the lid off. And when he pops the lid off, camera's looking as if it's looking from the inside of the barrel up at Johnny's face. And he has a maniacal grin on his face. When we see his hands come directly at the camera, the view flips, and now we're looking down, and we see Johnny is putting his hands into the barrel, and inside the barrel, it's filled almost to the top. And it has this thick, yellowish fluid inside of it. And we watch as he pushes his arm. He doesn't even roll up his sleeves. He just pushes his arms into this thick goo, leaves it there for a couple of seconds, and the whole time, he's just been muttering like a little frickin' madman, it's them. It's them. It's them. And he pulls his arms out, and as he pulls them out, the thick liquid, for a hot second, it actually stays on his skin, and it runs down his fingers, and then it rolls off of him like it's mercury. And it goes back into the barrel. What it leaves behind on his skin is this yellow tinge. And as Johnny's looking at his hands and he smiles, we see the yellow tinge on his hands actually gets absorbed into his skin. So where they were bright yellowish, now they're just a dull yellow color. But the sleeves of his shirt are that same bright yellow. And as he turns around, he doesn't even put the lid back on the barrel. He just turns around, he walks out into the middle of the room, and he glances around. The buzzing's got a little bit more excited. And he shoots his hands up in the air, and everything just starts going crazy. All the bugs are now smashing themselves against the mirrors. Others are just hitting themselves against the tops of the terrarium. And as he moves his hands, he moves them to his left, and everything on the left side of him gets much more energetic. And then he sways over to the right, and the left side quiets down. The right side gets more energetic. And then he brings his hands back up again. And as he brings them up, he's looking up at the ceiling. The camera's looking down in his face. And Johnny Chafe is cackling like a madman that he is. And the screen goes into our opening credits.
Hello, players, and welcome to Savage Sessions, a production of Radio Salad Studios. My name is E.E. Morris and will be your host, along with Chucky T, Big Stompy Robot, Nate Dog, Miss Rainey, and Totes McGoat for East Texas University, Bugged. Powered by Savage Worlds Adventure Edition, a product of Pinnacle Entertainment. Visit them for all your role-playing needs. Now, as is tradition here at Savage Sessions, if there is any in-game currency, we'd like to start our players off with a little bit more. And for this system, that comes in the form of bennies. These are points that the players can spend to do cool and crazy things in the game, like survive, and maybe not get attacked by bugs. The players have their current bennies, and they may now gain a little bit more by giving us a 60-second recap from their players or their character's perspective. Who would like to go first?
Let's go first. Nate, you're up.
Hi.
You're on the clock.
It's only been a couple of weeks since the last attack. I've been just kind of chilling. I skipped practice one day. I was chilling with my friends. Then Missy Jordan, I guess that's her name. She came in wanting. She was like off. So I guess some guy stalking her, walking her to a coffee place. I need my coffee. Actually, we all need coffee. We'll have her pay for all of this. It's fine.
You know what? That's fantastic. Go ahead. Take your fourth. Who would like to go next?
I'll
You're on the clock.
World. Hi, I'm playing Victoria Stern for this episode. And ETU from Detroit, yada yada yada. Last episode, I remember him talking about they found a girl who was attacked by bugs in her car, something like that. I remember we got introduced to Jackson Green and Glenn Mack, and we had to go to the dean's office. I also think I hit him up about joining or going to check out the paranormal club.
Yes, you did. Okay, well done. Go ahead. Take your fourth. Anyone else? Oh, Randy goes for a pass. How about Everett?
Yeah, I'm going to go for a pass too because I really don't remember anything remarkable.
Hey.
And
right.
We got like 85 bennies anyway, so I'm good.
Right. I'll fix that in a little bit. As we come out of our opening credits, the camera is on Hernando. We're going to start there with Hernando. Did you offer to go see Missy, or did you just say, because apparently you made an impression on her and she called you?
God. You know what? It's fine.
Yad is very excited about this. He's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we should go. We should help her.
Oh, my God. I was just going to ask if Jan was there. I was going to take him along.
Yes. And he's, yes. Missy, yeah, the blonde. Yeah, we like her. This is good. This is very good.
Jan, you have to promise me you will not flirt with her. She is
distressed. He's just staring at you. He's just staring at you. Like he doesn't understand the concept of not.
Jan, this is the one time I ask you. The only time.
Only time. Okay. All right.
Only time. And then you can be skeevy and pervy with whatever other women.
I am not these things. I am not these things. And as you're going off to do something,
I'm just grabbing my coat in my cane.
But I am not these. I am what do you call? What do you say? A definition of classy. That's me. Okay.
You're the definition of classy. Then I'm a 100-year-old witch.
Right. Now, are you going to Bambi's dorm, or do you want to meet her someplace?
I'm gonna text Bambi. Wait, is Missy Jordan
Victoria
Bambi's rooming? Okay, no, yeah. I'm gonna text Bambi to meet me at Missy's place, and I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna throw in two really nice wines in for her as a little early birthday present because I don't know when her birthday is. Pre-planned.
Stop
every day. Every day is
every day. That's right. Okay, so what is Bambi's response when this text? Like, what was Bambi doing when this text popped out? Because it's not crazy late at night. I think because I really didn't say a time. Bambi, what time do you think it is that? Yeah, you tell us. What time did Hernando text you and say, "Hey, can you meet me at this dorm?"
8:17 p.m.
Nice. Okay, so a little bit after 8 p.m. Yeah, which is hilarious because you're in the Whitehall dormitory, and so it's like as you're looking at where it is, you're like, wait a second, Greg, remind me again, what floor is Victoria on again?
My notes say,
because I'm a good GM and I know these things.
Whitehall, room 112. So I'm on the first floor?
You're on the first floor. So you are almost literally across the hall from this chick, Bambi. Like, you're on the ground floor and you're like across the hall from this chick. That is fantastic. Heather's a good girl. She's a God-fearing girl. So she's in her room, thankfully, and she's praying. and praying.
Praise him.
Right there it
There's my
is,
nightly
right there.
communal in.
Oh
So
boy.
So this is great. So you're actually gonna get there before Hernando does. That's fantastic.
Because I also just don't know where she lives too, so I think she's coming from like across campus or something.
It'd be funny if he texted me and like 30 seconds later, I was like, hello. Like that would
Just like, where are you, dude?
What's going on? How come you're not here? So let me. Oh, actually, let me be a good GM, and I'm gonna say that a lot, because I can.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and right.
It's
No, go ahead.
catchphrase.
Damn right. Preach it, sister. Preach it. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to campus. So yeah, so again, Hernando, you are currently in, I believe, should be number 31. Okay. So all you have to do is literally go out the door, down the sidewalk, and down to 33. And you're there. Victoria, you have an absolutely disgruntled roommate. It is late. Are you getting hold of Bambi or no? Maybe for some moral support or no?
Moral support for what?
Your disgruntled roommate. Or are you taking off?
Oh, my disgruntled roommate. Most likely, I'd probably just go in my room and slam the door.
I love it.
You're that chick.
Nice. Everett, what is Marigold doing? 8 o'clock at night. I mean, you're a couple weeks into the official deal. Like, what is Bambi doing?
Just research, studying, just kind of, focusing on the actual school stuff. I know it's crazy.
You didn't even know your phone could do that. Like you're it's sitting there, it's charging, and it does. It's literally SOS, SOS, SOS. And it says, girlfriend down, girlfriend down. And it's Missy Jordan.
Oh, dear. So after throwing a pencil and nearly tinkling myself, I look at it and I'm just a sigh of both. You've got to be kidding me right now. I look at the time. I sigh. Okay, let's do this.
Cool girls, though. Is that a little exciting for Marigold?
Yeah,
What cool girls is like.
it's the time of day. I'm just like, God, really now? But I'm
right.
I'm not not horribly imposed on or anything because I'll drop anything for anybody. But on the flip side, I'm like, okay.
Right. Okay. So do you call her or just text her back?
I text her back and what's going on? Do you need me right away?
Oh, right away. I'm so alone. I'm so alone. My friend died. I am so alone.
I message back, okay, BRBAFK, LOL, and like on my way.
This isn't funny, but I love you. Now, this is the awesome part about Missy is, you don't know how Missy doesn't have more stalkers. You really don't. She's very free with giving out her number, her email, and where she lives. Like, the girl has no self-preservation skills whatsoever. And so you already know where she's staying, because again, like, especially, Everett, do me a favor, because you may or may not have made a mistake with Missy. Now, right now, you're cool because you helped her with with Johnny, but you have, as your GM, I'm telling you, no, your character has the sneaky suspicion that Missy's, mentality towards friendship is like the ocean. It can be calm 1 second and just fuck you up the next. But then she's like she's like a chihuahua on cocaine. Like 1 second, chihuahua with full on ADHD. Nice. Or a cat that has seen multiple squirrels running in all different directions. Whatever metaphor you want to use, that's the brain capacity of Missy Jordan. So 1 second she's like that super psycho crazy. Like you're sure she had a sharp object, you probably would have been stabbed at that second. To you're her best friend and she loves your hair. Yeah. So as you come through the door, there's music playing. There's quite a few people in the dorm, and the camera's following your gaze as it's going around the room. Immediately to your left, leaning against the wall is Victoria Sterling. Directly past her, sitting in the living area, is one of Missy's friends. Missy is also sitting on the couch. And there's one of Missy's other friends. And then I need to know, where is Hernando at?
I'm just kind of leaning against the doorway, just drinking, just taking a sip.
All right, so the Missy that Marigold's been trying to kind of be friends with is my roommate, right?
It's your roommate, yeah.
Well, I'm probably in my room. Is the red dot, is that Missy's room or my room?
The
red pin right there.
Oh, I'm trying to remember how that conversation went down. For right now, I'm going to say that's your room.
Okay. Well, that's where I'm at. I'm chilling on my bed.
Okay.
I didn't close the door, though. I wasn't that mean this time.
What about Bambi? Where's...
I was going to say, I arrive and behind Hernando, and just before he notices, I'm like, you rang? Because I did. Did receive your textual message. So
when did you get here?
Fucking amazing, man. Like, wait, what? How did you got here? She got here fast. Like super fast.
I do like the things that Bert was it Bobby Banks used to do on soap. So I'm in now. Remember that? Whatever his name was. That guy. Richard Mulligan on soap.
So the alcohol is going around. Yeah, Jan. Oh
yeah, this guy.
First of all, Jan's a little pissed when he was here.
What are you mad about now?
Well, Hernando, you should be pissed too. They have, oh my God, they have a living area. They have a kitchenette.
Do I not have those?
No. Now again, the styling is old. The architecture, just the layout is old fashioned. But again, you don't have a living area, not like that. It's like, holy crap, you don't have the kitchenette. No,
that's when I order out anyway.
Right. Rich. Well, Jan's like, because as soon as Jan came by, he saw when you guys were walking up, and he looked at the Whitehall dormitory. It's like, oh my God, oh no, the smell, no. But are you serious? Look at this place. I thought this was like, a class or something.
Jan, you can be rich or rude. With me, you can't be both.
Oh, you make being friends with you so difficult. Okay, fine. I don't.
We have manners.
We do. Yeah, we do. And as soon as it comes in, oh man, Missy, like when she sees Jan, her eyes get big as she stands up. Oh, hi. And she walks right past Hernando and goes up to Jan, and Jan just leans against the wall. Yeah, hey, how you doing? I love what you've done with the place. It's so good. It's so good. You try. No cry. No cry. And he strides forward. He puts one hand and he kind of gently under her chin. The other hand with a thumb, he just gently
I
strokes
give
away
him a
a tear.
look because we talked about this.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Give him a look. We talked about this, buddy.
And
Can't do that.
friends are sitting on the couch, and they all literally swoon when that happens.
I just keep drinking. I go find fruit in their fridge. Actually,
Oh,
I owe them 100.
So time has passed. Marigold, are you getting Victoria out of her room, or are you going to go visit her in her room, or you leave her in the room?
I'm gonna visit her.
Okay, go put your character in the room.
Yes. And boop.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna start there real quick. So some time has passed. Now, Greg, what does Marigold see when she comes to your room to visit?
Victoria, not necessarily studying, but probably looking at least at what she has to do for homework.
Okay. Okay.
More engrossed in her ROTC schedule to see if there's anything she needs to prepare for there.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
She's also got the card that Glenn Mack or whatever gave her about the Fair Club sitting there.
Nice. She's
not ignoring Marigold, but she realizes that she came in. She just hadn't turned around to say hello yet.
Right. So
not mad at Marigold, so she'll be reasonable.
Cordial. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So yeah, real quick, talk to us. What's going on with the two of you right now?
Who, me and Marigold?
Yes, with you and Marigold. Yes.
I mean, we kind of got thrown together at the mixer when the roost burned down.
Right.
I don't know how much we actually hung out during the time, and between my schedule, her studying, and whatever else she does.
So it's been brief interactions.
Right. I wouldn't say we're like best friends, but we know each other.
Right. Yeah. And there's
like I said, after I get done finishing my task, I turn around and say, "Oh, hello."
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, not much. I came home. She's having a tizzy out there. I just came in here, trying to avoid the conflict.
And as if on cue.
Did she come in the room too?
Oh, but you can hear her.
Oh, I walk over, step around a Marigold, and just close the door.
Yeah, I'm just standing there and kind of got my arms around myself and just like, does she do anything that's not like over the top?
She's an attention seeker. I'll use that word for now.
Yeah, I swear to God, I got a message like, get over here right away, and now I'm like, everybody's here. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on.
I guess one of her friends passed away.
Well, okay, I dig it. I mean, that's unfortunate and sad for anybody, but holy cats. I mean, does she have to be such a bitch about it?
And on cue, the camera goes through the wall out into the living area. What is Bambi doing?
Bambi we were in the kitchen and he was about to go get something to eat out of the fridge. I got bored and decided to walk into that room that I'm in front of over here, right here. So I'm over here now. And I'm assuming this door leads to the outside, or does it lead to another unit?
That leads to the outside.
Okay. So I open this door just to see what part of the outside. So I look at that, and then I'm going to go over here. And this is with the bathroom.
Yes.
I'm gonna judge it.
No,
Is it clean? Do they have guest soaps? Would I poop there? Is it gross? I'm just gonna judge that. I'm just having
Hernando, you're going through the kitchen, and it's surprising. Well, first of all, they have a fucking kitchen. That's some bullshit. You need to talk to somebody. They have a kitchen, damn it. And so it's surprisingly well stocked.
Wait, what's in my dorm room then? Why is it just?
Well, it's
bedroom.
It really is. It really is. Like they skimped on space for more occupancy. It's more up to date than what this place is, significantly. But like I said, you just don't have the space. Like, well, they have some space here. It's like, holy shit. And so so the kitchen, it's well stocked. Yeehaw. And but between Missy crying, her friends, kind of half-ass flirting with Jan starting to flirt and then giving you a look like, oh no, I'm not doing anything. I am behaving myself. And Bambi's just wow, what the fuck? Okay, she's all over the place. She's making herself at home. And
I'm making myself at home.
And she has muttered a couple of times something about an upper something you don't know. But anyway, you do happen to notice that they do have a nice stereo set up by the TV there. You're busy because your mom and dad have made sure that you know how to fend for yourself. You know how to cook. You can put some stuff together. And okay, and they have some decent stuff. And your mom also taught you a long time ago that when in an uncomfortable situation, serve hot beverage or food. That way you don't have to talk. And nobody has to talk because they're too busy drinking or eating. So there we go. So move your character board to the kitchen. Now I'm getting you choices. Do you want to ask Jan to pick the music, or do you want to ask Bambi to pick the music?
I asked Bambi immediately. Bambi. I trust Jan on a lot of things. Music is not one of those.
So Bambi.
And so I pick up my drink off the sink, and I pick up my phone off of the top of the toilet and go, coming, and I skip back towards the kitchen.
Go ahead. You guys, tell us what's going on.
Bambi, we need to get the mood up in here. I'm gonna make food. You get the drinks and the music started. We're making this a fucking party.
Sounds good. I walk over to the stove, which is a gas stove I see, and I immediately turn it on so there's fire, and I point to it and I go, turn it up. Woo! And then I walk back to my room to get the booze.
Nice. Oh my god. Well, now.
Oh wait, I need to give her the 2 wine bottles.
I got a casement in my room. Remember, I'm smuggling this shit into the campus. I got plenty.
So, Bambi, as you are walking out, Skaggy and a couple other students are just walking along the front, and they see you walking out of your room with 2 cases of whiskey. Not beer, whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, whoa, hey, because at first like, hey, Bambi, whoa, hey. And now the 5 of them. And Shaggy is actually very athletic, apparently. He's managed to skip ahead of them. And the dog has skewered its way through. And he comes to a halt. He's like, hey, man, what's going on?
Well, 2 cases of whiskey is really hard for one Bambi to carry. I would even say impossibly so. I would say that I might be carrying one and kicking the other one down.
No.
Along there.
Shaggy has that one picked up, and he snaps his fingers, and another guy steps forward. He's a good-looking guy. You've seen him around a few times. His name is Scotty, and he helps you pick up another one. And both of them gentlemen to the core.
And I'm like, thank you, boys. That's so kind of you. Come on, let's go. And I start walking back towards where we're going.
And and so as they're going down, some people up on the second floor are smoking and talking, and they look down, they see Shaggy, and they see a flock of people going in almost marching formation down just a very short way. And the guy, you hear someone on the second floor. What's going on? What's going on? You hear that Scotty behind you. I think it's a party. Like an impromptu thing. Oh, fuck yeah, where at? And all of a sudden, the person on the third floor. Dude, best friend Grant. They're having a party. And another person on the third floor. What's going on? Jack? Party on the first floor. What room? And by the time Bambi gets back into the room, there are now 12 people following in behind her.
Yep, I feel like it hits the tire fire.
Within a matter of minutes, the entire
White Shaggy.
and outside, because it has spilled out outside onto the parking lot. No, you're not by the parking lot. You would actually be along the road front there. So, it has gone from you guys, the 12, up to 20. You understand as the time has been going on that there's some people from a couple of other dorms have also started to show up. One of the guys that's also in the dorm, his name is Grant, and apparently Grant has a food truck, and he has pulled it around, and he has started to fire it up. Things have started to go up. It's drifted off to the other two rooms, just because this room doesn't hold everybody. And Jan has chosen the music, and so the other two rooms to take as a challenge, and they have also tried to match the music. Oh, how does Victoria and Marigold take this? You were about 30 minutes into the movie, so we're gonna go around real quick. We're gonna start with Greg.
Hi.
So you are now, let's say, 30 minutes into this absolute chaotic mess. Everyone's happy, though. Booze is flowing. Other things are flowing.
I just turn to Marigold and I go, well, she's not complaining anymore.
Are you joining the party? Again, you don't have to partake, but are you joining the party or are you leaving?
No, I'm not going to leave, and I'm not worried about getting in trouble or anything like that. So,
no, hell no, Shaggy's here.
I was going to say, Shaggy will get wind or show up and just partake anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I've already learned that. So, the only thing I'm going to probably do is, depending on how wild this party is getting, is make sure nobody ends up in my bed.
So you're making sure people stay the hell out of your room.
Yeah. I don't want anybody to do kinky stuff on my bed.
Yeah, Marigold. Does Victoria has stated that this is cool, so she's got the door open, and music. Hernando has passed around some food. A guy named Grant has at first he was in there cooking, but then it was just too packed, so he actually had to go outside, and apparently he has a legitimate food truck. That's like his day-to-day thing. And so he's out there cooking food and, making money and serving food out there. And some other people have done some runs into town, and they've brought some food because you can't have a party without food, man. With amateurs. And so it's like, before anyone can explain it, it wasn't supposed to be this. So what is Marigold doing?
Did we get some twisted pizza?
Hells yes, you did. Delivered by Chuck E. T. And a little Civic Honda.
Genius.
Where'd you choose Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
It's probably the base trim with a 4-speed, but it's like got the sunroof, so it's cool.
That's
right. So me, I'm like, it's not that I want to meet Grant, but like I'm curious how a food truck works. So I'm just gonna go over there and see if he needs a hand and
Yeah.
make himself a new friend.
Nice. Oh, now. Hey, Victoria.
Yep.
Marigold has been sucked into this wasteland of partying, and she's gone.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Right.
I mean,
Okay. Hey.
If she's
Hey.
feeling brave enough to water, I'm not gonna. That's for
Right.
sure.
That's right.
He'll be back eventually. That's fine. It's okay.
Right now, Everett, this is what I need to
With
know.
that, I go ahead and lock my room.
Right, because inside of Missy's room, the door is open a little bit, and the noises coming out of there. Yeah, the black light and bleach aren't going to be safe enough after tonight. You're fairly certain of that.
Yeah, no, I made sure I locked my door. Whether it'll actually hold or not is another question.
Yeah. Okay, so what is Victoria doing? You got the door.
I wander a little bit, not necessarily too far, but I'm keeping an eye on Marigold. It falls down. I'm just kind of wandering. I'm keeping an eye on Marigold.
Okay, all right. So so Everett, I'm gonna give you a +2 to this because Victoria is following around and keeping Marigold out of harmful situations. So we're going to go 3 rolls. Okay? So, Bambi, what is the first, quote-unquote, harmful situation that Marigold is going to run into? That Victoria is going to try and save her from?
She's going to break the heel off of one of her shoes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like she'll trip and like it'll break off. So now her shoes don't match and she can't. Have you ever tried to run in 1.5 heels? It literally is dangerous. You will break an ankle.
Okay. Nate.
No.
Why was she going to trip and fall? What happened? What crazy thing happened? I mean crazy.
Some guy left a glass bottle just in the sidewalk, and right in front.
Oh no! She hasn't even got out. She hasn't even got out of the dorm yet.
Oh,
something happened to her. What happened to
this?
This
is it's in the room where.
Yeah. She's just starting to try and get out of the room. Remember, the room is packed. It's packed. What happened to make? What do you think happened to make that may have made Marigold trip and maybe bust a heel?
Just honestly, a lot of people already kind of cocked out because Chuck, a couple of people brought forbidden gummies, so there's just a bunch of people
getting a little bit. Oh, okay. So, Everett, here's what I need you to do. I need you to give me an athletics roll. Because as you're going out, people are getting a little bit excited, and there are a couple people that have tested the limits of what they should not be testing, and like a couple of them are just sitting on the ground and just staring at the corner. And what have we got?
Looks like
you can add 2 to this.
Wait a minute.
So you're fine. You got a 3 and a 4.
Yep.
That makes it a 6.
Yep.
Perfect. Good. Okay, so you succeed. So as the audience, what just happened? And also remember to tag in that Victoria stealthily helped you out of this situation.
Okay, so I tripped over something. Is that what the deal is?
Okay. How about this? You tell us with minus Victoria. You tell us what what your character thinks happened. You were going to trip over some people and you got around it. What in your head? What does that look like?
Yeah. So of course, everybody is like gathering at the front door and like just bottlenecked there. And so I'm going to safely assume that there's a small step down just outside of the doors onto the sidewalk. And it was the whole trying not to knock drinks out of people's hands, but then all of a sudden I lost a footing on that slightly uneven step.
Right.
And basically I just did this ninja like twist and landed on the opposite foot. And I was like, how did that work?
Right. Greg, what actually happened?
Just
it was a good thing you followed her.
She said she ninja flipped.
Yeah.
Or just twisted, not flipped,
Or like did a spin.
Yeah. What really happened, Greg?
I kind of just helped steady her without like grabbing a hold of her or scaring the shit out of her.
Right. Well, there's so many people, and so no, it really was like I said. There are people that have been bided way too much, and they're just sitting on the ground, and like one of them actually flops down like right in front of Marigold, and as Marigold's coming out, you can see that she's gonna go right over top of this guy, and so for you to steady her, it really is just scoop, lift, and twirl. I mean, just like that. Scoop, lift, and twirl. And she lands, she glances around, and she's like, oh, completely oblivious that you're there. And then she just starts to move on. She's like, oh, okay. Bambi, what's the second problem that Marigold faces? She is now outside, and she is going towards the front of the Whitehall dormitory itself. Again, the whole front yard. So this whole front yard. So if you look at the map, like, so she's right around kind of there. She's trying to get to the road because she's really curious about this food truck. What is another problem that she has run into that Victoria is going to have to try and save her from? What do you think another classic party problem is for this poor innocent child who should not be in this situation?
She left her wallet in the room. So when she gets there to the food truck, she's going to order the food. And then when they hand it to her, she's not going to have any money to pay for it.
Okay. So, Marigold, you're going out and you see the food truck, and it's like, it's not like you haven't seen food trucks before. You have, but you haven't seen one on campus yet. And this is crazy. And then when you overheard someone say, oh, yeah, no, it's the guy that's in the Whitehall who owns this truck. And it's like, okay, no, this is a conversation starter, plus it's getting a little hectic in there. And as you're going out, you realized, oh, I don't have any money. I don't have anything to get it. Greg, give me a fighting roll.
Fighting roll?
Yeah, because as you're going along and you're just stealthily following behind Marigold. Marigold stops and you overhear her. Because again, you don't want to, you're hovering, but you don't want to hover. You want her to try and have some fun.
4-4.
Got a 4-4. Okay, that's all you need. You overhear Marigold say, oh, I don't have any money. You have managed to collect some cash, and you have stealthily stuffed it in one of her pockets.
Okay.
Tell us what that looks like.
As I'm walking through the crowd after I get her through the first obstacle, some of the guys that were laying on the ground are like, one of them sticks like cash up in the air. Beer on! And I'm just like, thank you.
You go. So Marigold, as you turn, and the camera's following you, so you're like, I don't have any money. And you turn to go back. We see Victoria ninja behind Marigold. And as you're going, you're checking your pockets, and you get bumped, and your hand just happens to come down by one of your pockets, and you reach in and you pull out a small wad of cash. Oh, you must have missed that. Big smile, and you turn and you start making your way back to the food truck. You've made it to the food truck. You've met Grant Tucker. You know. And so Marigold, you are chit-chatting, and Victoria comes up out of nowhere, and you introduce Victoria to Grant Tucker. And the three of you are chit-chatting, and Grant has invited you guys to come on in, check it out. And as he's doing this, you can't help it, every once in a while you hear him. He's well, you're not here to judge. He may be drunk. You just came from that, so maybe drunk or high, or he may have issues. You're not sure. But as he invites you guys in, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, come on in. Yeah, bring him in. This could be a lot of fun. Look at him. Yeah, hell yeah, Grant. Way to pull. And Grant turns back around, and he's going into talking about his food truck, as only Grant Tucker can. Inside the dorm room, Bambi, Hernando, you guys are facing your own set of small problems.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh, hopefully so small they're hilarious in a petty kind of way.
Exactly.
Hopefully
Well, Everett. Jan has taken this grief session, and Jan has amped it up. Yeah, Jan is starting to, impose his German philosophies on partying. What exactly is Jan doing that Bambi and Hernando need to stop him?
Are you picking us, or does somebody else get to pick our fate like we picked theirs?
Oh, I'm asking these guys to help you guys.
Yeah. So,
I feel like.
Oh no. This is Everett.
Oh, okay.
This is Everett. Yep.
Okay.
This is Everett.
Yeah. So, as we all know, the lifestyle in certain areas of Germany are a little bit more free and liberal. And, to him, it's normal. And so he wants to put both of his arms around two females, and, just wants to start doing things right then and there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Great.
Oh no. We are now an hour.
Who wants
We're now an hour, so it's only 10 o'clock. Okay. Bambi,
Yes.
you are one of the women that Jan has decided that he wants to go into some rather risque dancing right there. And he says, this is how lit he is. He is not talking English anymore. It is straight on German. And yes, so Bambi, Hernando, you may assist. Bambi, how are you shutting this down without ending the party?
Walk me through where specifically he is again, very quickly.
He is right there in the living room. He is by the small sound system. Again, small. Excuse me. It was small. One of the party members by this point has brought theirs. A guy named Vince Latello has brought his. And and Vince has since disappeared. And apparently him and Jan are like really good buddies now. And Vince has disappeared. Jan is in charge of the stereo system. And he has grabbed onto you and this other chick. So how are you gonna set this down? And then Nate, Hernando can assist. Go ahead, man.
So thank you, sir. What I'm thinking is, he is dancing and like kind of touching me a little bit and next to the stereo. So what I'm thinking is, I have two options here. I can either try and freak him out by getting even freakier, or I can lean into it, and that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to like turn to face him. And can I pick what we're listening to, by the way?
Sure, go ahead.
Because I Touch Myself by the Divinals, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna start singing the song. So like, it's just, you know how the intro is just like starts right, and then she's like, "I touch myself, I want you to," like. So I just start like, as soon as the song starts, I start and turn around and just like start like dancing with him. Not like a sexy way. I'm just like, you know, if you want to dance, we're gonna dance. And so I'm doing that. While I do that, though, I'm signaling to Hernando, like basically like, watch this.
Okay, so Rainy, I'm gonna have you make me a performance roll. Okay.
Excellent.
So hold that thought, because I don't know if you have that. And if you don't, that's fine, because Nate might be able to help you. Nate. Oh, do you actually have that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Nate, how are you supporting her? It can be any skill, as long as you can justify how it would help her. And she's basically going to, because Jan is in such a drunk stone state that if Bambi does this well, it'll just straight up calm him down, and he'll just be mesmerized. And then he'll probably just drift off to something else.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I find like 2 other totally lit women and just pay them $300 each to go flirt with Jan?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Replace them.
Give me yes. Okay. So what's gonna happen right now, Rainy? You have a 4. That's a success. Okay.
You said persuasion,
right?
Can I? You know what? I'll roll it and then make my decision. Oh, I don't even.
Oh, success!
Wow.
You got 11. That's success. That's a raise. So yes. So that bumps up to a 4. Now, the other chick that they grabbed onto, she's also a freshman. And Hernando, it's your friend.
I have friends.
Yeah, it's your friend. This young lady,
Not Janet.
A couple years back, your siblings were kidnapped by an alien, an honest to God alien. And this is your friend. This is not her scene either, like at all. She's just here to experience. And so she's also going to, like, when she sees you bringing other people in and you give her the nod, she's also going to try and grab someone and switch places with them real quick. So, Bambi, here's what I need you to do. Roll me a D6 and a D6.
And do. D6 number 1, D6 number 2. A 2 and a 3. For those listening at home.
Oh, so that's not enough to put up to a raise. You got a 6. If she would have gotten like a success and a raise, that would bump your success up to an 8. If you want to spin a penny on that, you can, but basically all it's going to do is she's going to get stuck there, and you are going to be pulled away with Hernando.
Okay.
So if you're okay with that, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, Hernando, you watch as, you manage, because Bambi turns, and Jan's like, oh, and then he turns to the gamer chick, and if that split second, you have the 2 chicks with the money, and you push them forward, and you pull Bambi back. Go, my children, go. And Bambi, you get pulled back, and you watch as Jan turns. He's like, oh. Now, the blondes that he picked, they do look a little similar to you. And so Jan swaying back and forth, and Yeah, Bambi, there's two of you now. Huzzah! And so they're they're just dancing away and having fun. So you've been pulled back. So now, Bambi, you're free to continue on with the chaos. What would you like Bambi to do? What's the next chaotic thing that she wants to pull out?
Okay, well the song's probably over by now.
Yes.
So I think I'd like to pick the next one. And I am going to, I assume, pair my phone with this thing. That's I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
About.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What I happen to have on my phone is one of my favorite fun songs for parties. Because it's a song that my dad loves, and not really something I would normally listen to, but like it always gets the party amped up, gets everybody moving. And most people have never heard it. Most people my age have never heard it. So I pair my phone with the stereo and say, "My turn, my turn, my turn." And I go through my Apple Music, and I select for all of us to listen to a song by Rage Against the Machine called "Bomb Track."
So okay. No, my God.
Good times. And I'm like, I know it's coming. So I'm into it. And like, there's something about like my dad, like this is actually kind of sad little character note for Bambi. It's actually funny that that's true because her super rich dad and all his super rich friends listen to this. Like when they like hang out, they don't realize there's a level of disconnect between the song is about us.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're doing this, you hear from across, literally outside, like, because again, remember, the party has spilled out into the front yard and is spilled out to the adjacent rooms. And you hear one of the other people on the other side, Rowan. And Rowan, we see Rowan poke her head, and she's a beautiful young black lady. Her hair has been done up into two palms. She's got her, her classic. She's dolled up, classic makeup. She's got the halter top, the low rider bell bottom jeans and sandals, really classy sandals. And she pokes her head in, and she glances around, and she pushes somebody out of the way, and she points at Bambi. Hell yeah, bitch! Hell yeah! And she ducks back, and you hear her move, move, move. And all of a sudden, and it like the music from her room, because she's been trying to match your songs beat for beat as best she can. And she's been doing okay. And also the music stops. And when the music comes back on, she's a couple of seconds off, but she gets the exact same song playing. And then from upstairs on the second floor, you hear somebody, "Oh, come on, man, you gotta tell me this stuff ahead of time." And a few seconds later, the song, now it's in stereo. And then a few minutes later, not even a minute later, from the third floor. So the entire front side of the Whitehall dormitory is blasting that song. Hernando, what sort of craziness are you doing? Like, you've been sucked into some shit right now.
I started off with the food, but then Grant started his food truck. I was like, okay, I guess one up me like that, bro. Who's at the couch right now?
Oh, Missy is by the couch, and she's looking back and forth. Yeah, well, Missy's eyes are big, and she's sitting there, and there are two big jocks standing there in front of her, and they're both nodding and they're both talking. One's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be a quarterback." Isn't that cool, Missy? Don't you just love that, Missy? Dude, man, I'm captain of the football team, bro. I'm captain of the football team. She loves that more. No, she doesn't, bro. Yes. Okay. They're starting to push each other. What is Hernando doing?
Can I make my way over there and then just push them aside and sit next to Missy and just go, "Hey, you okay, babe?" Just try to play try to give her
hey, that's gonna be a taunt roll. That's gonna be a taunt roll. Bambi, You're watching this. You got the music going. You're jamming. People are just rolling with this. You're getting the next couple of songs set up. People are loving you. You have somebody out of nowhere. There's like an empty, like somebody just set a mason jar by you that they were probably drinking out of, and they just set it by you. Well, the next thing you know, as you hear tink, 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 swish, swish, tink, 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 and you look down, holy shit. People are like, yeah, and they're putting tips. They're putting tips. Fuck yeah, Fanshawe. Fuck yeah, keep it up. And as you, okay, you get a couple of high fives. And okay, and you look over, and because again, where you're standing on the other side of the room, you see these two jocks, and they part just enough till you see Bambi. She's sitting on the couch, and she looks like a scared little rabbit. So look up at these two guys, and then the two guys start pushing each other. And then you see Hernando come over, and Hernando has pushed the two guys away, and he's flopped down next to Missy, and he's dropped his arm around her. Oh no. The two guys, because Hernando wasn't paying attention, they're not happy about this at all. This could end this party right now. If you guys do not fail, this will be done in a -2. Rainy, Nate is going to roll taunt. He can spend bennies if he wants. I would like you to support him somehow, to help him get these two to fuck off.
Okay. I have like D6s in taunt and performance. So
okay. What do you think Bambi is doing to help Hernando pull off this ruse?
No, that's too complicated.
No, go on. What are you thinking?
No, it's too complicated. What I would like to do is basically draw fire. Like I want to basically like draw attention to myself so that no one is looking at what is happening there. But like in a way that supports what he's doing. I don't know. Do you? It's
no. I like that. I like that.
I was gonna say you can do whatever. And if anything, I was just gonna add another D6 to my roll.
I have what is it? Yeah, a successful check allows the character to provoke a foe, which can penalize their actions or force them to attack the provocateur. So I was wondering if there's a way that I can utilize that edge to assist or do something similar. I feel like I could.
Flirt with them.
Okay.
Flirt with them so
Okay. All right. Oh no, I like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Good. Okay. So Rainy, roll your taunt first.
Taunt. Okay.
Right. Roll your taunt first. Now this will be Rainy seeing this and trying to get these two guys. You got a 5 and a 2. Are you happy with that?
Let me spend a penny. I haven't spent one yet this game. I only have 3. There we go. Let's do one more. Same thing happens to me every time. I don't know why I was fucking bother.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so Nate, that's gonna give you a +1. So you're at a -1 to this. So before you make this roll, so you have flopped down, put your arm around Missy, and said, "Hey, babe, how's it going?" And but you've also, before you did that though, you pushed these two jocks. To wannabe alpha males out of your way. And they have turned, they're not happy. Bambi, you have seen this. What has happened? Because you have successfully drawn their attention to you. What just happened, Rainy?
Well, I noticed everybody was throwing tips in the jar.
Yep.
So I decided to really seize the moment, to sort of like open like my white shirt that I'm wearing and slowly open it as though I was about to reveal like my titties, like big old bra. And like, like really making a meal out of it. And then at the beautiful moment where I go like, ta-da, and I pop it out, I'm just wearing like it's like an American Apparel bodysuit under the thing, like Spanx, basically. It's like shapewear. But it was still fun for everybody that watched. I think they still had a good time.
Perfect. Yeah, so they get pushed. Okay, so that's going to give you a +1, Nate. So you're at a -1 to this. So go ahead, give
Thank
me
you,
that taunt.
Ricky.
Give me that taunt roll. See if you can be
Okay.
convincing on this.
I was gonna say, Chuck, can I use my epiphany card?
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. Go ahead, toss it on the table, and then the next session I'll give you a new card.
Okay,
That's how
so
that works. So Epiphany.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, again, real quick for the audience, Epiphany. Something you never understood before suddenly clicks, and you gain a D6 in any skill you choose for the remainder of the session. Okay, so you give me a D6 in all persuade all taunt rolls. Okay. You got 7. Roll me a D6. Okay, so you got 7. You got 7, drops down to a 6. So that's still a success.
Okay.
So the two guys, when you push them, you flop down. The two guys, where they were just gonna turn and in unison clock you right in the freaking temple. And as soon as they get pushed, they turn, they look at each other. Oh hell no! And they say, "Oh hell!" And all of a sudden, out of the corner of their eye, they see Bambi.
Yeah.
They see Bambi exactly. Well, hell no, the hell yeah! It's a la 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 la. They're like, oh, and then and people laugh and they're like, "Oh man!" And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, that nice guy, Bambi, Scotty, had walked up and he hands them both a beer and be like, "Check this out, man." And they both like, dude, bro. And Scott just nods, "Yeah, bro." And, and he looks at Hernando and he winks and he looks over at Bambi and he nods and he holds up a beer and he puts his arms over these two and he starts to move them away from you guys. Oh my God. So the scene is transitioning and Missy thanks Hernando. So I do not know what I was gonna do about that. Thank you so much.
No, I'm gonna immediately take my arm from around her. It's just
exactly
awkward for me.
What's that?
It's just awkward for Hernando.
Right?
Dude, it's just I don't really know you that well, so.
But she,
creeps are creeps.
Exactly.
When you can.
Exactly.
My mother didn't raise a bastard.
Oh, yes. And she thanks you. So as the scene is transitioning and we see time lapse of the party and we get to the wee morning hours. Well, each one of your, I should have kept that map up. Anyway, so each one of your characters is unconscious and waking up to the early morning hours. And it's Missy waking the 4 of you up, saying that she's trying to get a ride because she has class up at the athletic center. And
no.
So, and she's like, I'm gonna be late. I can't be late. I'm gonna be late. So she's going around to each of your characters and she's trying to wake them up. So we're gonna start with Victoria. Victoria, roll me a percentile.
A percentile?
Yep. You have a 30% chance that somebody did not just simply kick your door in and have defiled your room.
Well, which percentile? A D20, a D100?
A D100, please. You need 30 or less. I would flip a card, but I'm lazy. You got a 9. Okay, so congratulations, your lock held. And through the graces of whatever the universe is, your room has not been defiled. So if you want, you could be in your room and you have actually managed to get a couple of hours of sleep. Is this where Missy finds you?
Probably.
Do you offer sanctuary to Marigold?
Probably.
Okay, so here we go. Don't read into it too much, boys. When Missy the door's already open, and we see Missy just kind of stumbling around. She's like, oh my god, and how she is awake before all of you is a mind bender, because there's no way this chick should be awake and conscious. The entire dorm room is littered with bodies. Like this could be mistaken as a mass homicide. And when Missy comes by, she's like, because again, she's still groggy. She's looking at her little watch and like, oh my God, I'm late. I'm late. She goes by Victoria's room because she knows Victoria has a car. And she opens the door and she stops. And she sees Victoria and Marigold in bed together. And she's, oh, um, oh, and she shuts the door. she goes to open her door and she says, you nasty, and she shuts her door. Oh, okay. Oh God, I'm gonna be late. She looks around and she sees Bambi. Where did Bambi pass out in this dorm room? Do you need me to put the map back up? I can.
No, she passed out on the island in the kitchen.
Nice. We see Missy gingerly stepping over and apologizing to people, and she managed to get over to the island, and she's looking at Bambi, and Bambi is clutching the tip jar. And yeah, there's a little line of drool coming out of Bambi's mouth. Other than that, though, Missy kind of stops and looks at Bambi because Bambi looks flawless. Like everyone else in this room just looks fucked up. And for that, like Missy kind of cocks her head and looks at her watch. Hey, you miss oh God damn it, what the fuck is your name? Hey, hi, hey, pretty rich girl. Is this waking Bambi up or is this not waking Bambi up?
It is like not waking her up because she is not really like, when she falls asleep, she falls asleep. However, she does have at home a cat and is used to hearing a small voice be like, hey, 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 hey. So she is kind of, I would say she's like half aware that someone is talking to her, but still a little bit asleep. If she were to poke me on the nose or poach me anyway, it would wake me up.
And so she's like, when she sees you start to turn a little bit, she's like, oh, hey, pretty rich girl, do you have a car? I'm late for my first class. Do you have a car?
Yes, I do have one of those. And I would like to roll for something right now.
What you got?
I just woke up on a kitchen island at a house party, and I'm pretty sure I need to barf.
Nice. Give me that vigor roll. -2.
Vigor. I was gonna roll
No, actually, yeah, vigor. Oh, yeah, 13. No, actually, I was gonna put a penalty, but let's be honest. Bambi is a seasoned pro at this.
Yeah.
So,
not my
do you have to vomit? Yes. Do you have to vomit right now? No. So, at your discretion, you can let me know when Bambi has unceremoniously lost everything. So, as you are staggering your way up, glancing around, and there's little Missy Jordan. And Bambi, as you glance around, the whole place is littered with bodies. There's little Missy Jordan. Hi. I need to get to my first class. Could you drive me?
You know what? No, but
there he is.
Here's what you can do, and I'll like start looking around for my purse to hand her the keys to my car. Like I'm grasping.
Nice. Right? Hernando, she has just grabbed your hair because you have passed out on the floor in the kitchen.
I don't even get to choose, man. I was gonna be
no, because you're about to say you're a you know what? That is better. That is so much better. As Bambi, as you go with your keys, and then there's that little voice in your head that's like, dude, you don't know this chick. Do not let her drive your car, man. No. And as you stop, and you look up and you see Hernando directly across from you, curled up on the
I
stove,
roll off the counter.
and he lands on the floor. That guy's got a car too, because he was pissed that you had a Tesla, but he's got this little Ferrari thing. That guy's the one, and then you can go and vomit without anybody knowing. Does this sound like a good idea? Has your inner voice given you some good advice?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's what
I
she
think-
says out loud. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes. Yes. And
it's like,
waking up.
yeah, Missy's like, oh, good, yes, so you can drive me. No.
Just
get up.
screaming, no.
I go like this to her. Give me my hands.
Yeah.
Take her hands and put them, and then Chuck, this is the moment where I thank you. All over both sets of clasped hands. That's the moment.
Hernando, you and several others have just woken up to the screams and quickly followed up with the smell. And this starts a chain reaction in the room.
Oh.
The scene transitions as multiple people are now running out of Victoria and Missy Jordan's room. The scene shifts again.
I feel so bad.
Bambi,
That poor girl.
Bambi, did you tag along with Hernando?
You're changing your clothes if you do.
No, I think I went back to my room
Right?
for this one. Yeah.
Okay. Marigold, Victoria. Missy has successfully washed her hands off, and she's like, it's okay, I got swimming class, so all of this is gonna go anyway. So, okay, that's okay. And she looks at Hernando, could you please give me a ride?
Yeah, I got practice anyway. Oh, fuck. I look at
You are my hero.
Practice, Chuck.
You are my hero, because it's right up there. Let me double check. It's 22. Yes, the Sam Houston Gymnasium. So it's right up here. Okay, Marigold, Victoria, you have stuff going on at the gymnasium. Marigold, you have a class over at the number 20, the Psychology Center. Did you want to hitch a ride in as unrealistic as it is in Hernando's pimp mobile?
The car's a 4-seat.
Perfect.
Victoria will pass and take her own Jeep.
Okay. All right. Marigold.
I'll offer Marigold a ride if she would like.
Oh, perfect. Marigold,
Yeah.
you like that, or do you want to ride in the pimp mobile?
Yeah, no, I'll ride in the Jeep. Thanks.
Nice.
It is
okay.
more classy than a Batmobile, Chuck.
Oh, it is. It really is. But god damn, that thing is nice.
Concept car, if you will.
So
I try not to scare the shit out of Marigold.
Oh no, I'm used to it. That's fine.
your mom drives worse. So
Yeah.
yeah, as you guys are pulling up and finding a spot, Victoria, are you a cunt? Do you like double park, or do you just push another small car out of the way?
I don't take up 2 spots, but I might have been known to push one out of the way.
So that little there's a little Powerpuff Prius sitting there, and this chick with your
Is she double parked?
yes. Yes, and
Oh yeah,
she
Well,
wasn't
I
aware
got
of it.
contents for that.
And this little guy, you can't tell, with green hair has just gotten out and waves and kind of gives you this little, hold on. No, you're not gonna give this individual a chance as you push their car out of the way. This
Don't
person,
worry, I got it for you.
what the hell? And the Pitmobile pulls up next to the Jeep. Jeep parks, and you guys are exiting out. As you guys are exiting out, now can I have each of you please give me a notice roll? Yeah, because Johnny Chafe has followed you guys. Okay, oh my god, we got a lot. We got a lot.
Oh, nope, that wasn't me. I got a 13.
Okay, we got a 13. I got a 10.
Yeah.
I got another 13.
Chuck, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Did we use the Epiphany card for the talk?
Yeah, different talk. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, kid.
Yeah, give me a notice roll. You got a 5 because you all got successes.
Okay, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna penny hit if I can.
Okay, Bambi, you rolled. Okay, Bambi, do you want your character to be in this scene? Because right now she is not. But you can
okay. We got 10 minutes left, and I had a lot of screen time tonight.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that. Make a note. You get a penny, a free one for tomorrow. Appreciate that. So yeah, as you guys saw him as you guys were getting in your vehicles. Because it looked like he was camped out in this little shitty Cavalier, little red shitty Cavalier. It's like, all right, and yeah, as soon as the Pitmobile takes off, little red Cavalier starts to follow, and it follows you guys here, and he goes around the parking lot a couple of times while you guys are getting out and getting ready to go to your classes up here. Yeah, what you got, Nate?
Can I follow Missy to her class?
Absolutely, as because she sees it too. And as you guys are pointing it out, you guys see him and he parks like 3-4 rows away. And it says you guys going because you noticed him. And you guys did well. Nate, I'm not going to penalize you. You got the 5. It's still a success. So this is what I'm going to give you guys as you guys are getting your stuff together. So you're looking across the parking lot and you see him get out and he looks like hell. Like a lot worse than what he did the other day. And he gets out and he opens his trunk and then he puts the trunk down. He just stands there and he's smiling. And he holds his hands up, and at first it looks like he has those like weird yellow gloves, like those rubber gloves. At the distance that you're at, yeah, that's what it looks like. He's just smiling at you all fucking creepy like. And he raises them up, and then he lowers his hands, and they're finger guns at you guys. And he starts mocking like he's shooting you guys.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, okay. So Hernando's got his phone out. You got Missy there, and just like, okay, no, enough.
Because that's a genuine threat.
It is. It really is. And there's
I can go in prison.
It really, yes, it absolutely can. Marigold, what's your thought as you're getting out of the Jeep and Missy's like, oh my God, you look over, you see Johnny, you see him doing this. What's Marigold's reaction to this?
My immediate reaction is I give him you're really creepy, weird old dude look, and I just start walking towards where I need to be, but like kind of backwards, keeping an eye on him.
Sticking close to Victoria?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What about Victoria? What's your thoughts there?
We have a creepy old man alert.
Oh, it's Johnny Chafe, and he's like I said, he's parked a couple rows away, and he's like, his trunk and that. Now he's doing.
I look at him for a minute, but I don't.
Like Hernando's by you, and he's just mumbling stuff. Nah, enough with this. And he's so it's like he's got his phone out. He's calling somebody.
Well, I'll wait and see what he comes up with.
Right. Okay. So as Marigold, you start to move away. You see Victoria's just standing there, leaning against the Jeep, just staring looking over at Hernando, looking over at, Johnny. And you see a couple people are walking by. Again, the parking lot's busy. It's a normal school day. Parking lot's pretty busy. And just like, all the kids are getting ready, they're going to class. Well, all of a sudden, one of them drops down and just starts rolling on the ground and is waving their hands around and is screaming. And then another one drops and another one. And this is fucked up because it's a perfect line. These students, as they're dropping, it's like one after another systematically until it's getting closer to you. When the one is about maybe 30, 40 feet away is when you see the black cloud that hits a student and you can hear the buzzing. And the black cloud shoots up over some cars, goes down literally it's like a giant ball. It's a perfect uniformed ball. And then the ball... Yeah, here we go.
Did I just start running in the building with Missy?
Yeah. Okay, why are you running to the aquatics? Okay, just to run with Missy.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Victoria, you got a 13. Marigold, you got a 10. What the fuck? It's a gigantic swarm of hornets.
I'm probably just grab Marigold and start going towards like everybody else, the aquatics.
Okay.
Running for the nearest shelter.
Okay, so that would be the aquatic center. And so yes, we watch and cue up the exciting music as we see our heroes are starting to absolutely haul ass, and they're running towards the camera, all of them screaming. They go off screen, and then we see the giant horde of hornets go and start pelting into the screen, and the screen goes black, and the credits start to roll. That's a wrap for this week. Join us again here at Radio Salad Studios, home for Savage Sessions.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and hit that bell icon to be notified when new episodes are released.
Until we see each other again,
Go out there,
be safe,
have fun,
and may the dice be with you.
always.
This game references the Savage Worlds game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, and characters, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group.